Hey y'all, it's Moodadon and I am back with another video. Today, I'm going to talk about how I found out that I was pregnant at 17 years old. Okay y'all, so before I get into the video, I wanted to tell y'all thank y'all so much for all the support and stuff I've been getting going through this journey. And I'm telling y'all, it has not been easy. It has not been easy at all. So I thought it would be a good idea to start. I thought it'd be a good idea to start, everything back up. So we here now. So I guess let's get into the video. I was so nervous. Okay, let me stop. Okay, so basically how I found out I was pregnant at 17. Basically, y'all, I remember the date I got pregnant. I got pregnant June 11th, right? June 11th, 2024. And it's so crazy, and it is crazy. I had a party on June 15th, I think. Was it June 15th? It was something like that. It was like June 15th. I think it was June 15th. We threw a party and everything. I was drinking, all that. I feel so bad. After my due date, they told me the due date and calculating and stuff, see how long I've been pregnant. This ain't, formed or whatever, but it's still on my mindset of I feel bad. Basically, I think I had asked to come over or something like that. I don't remember. So I ended up going over to see my child's father, right? And y'all, I think I lied to my mom that day. I think I told her oh, I'm going with my friend to go do hair or something. I was doing something. I said something, and I look cute that day too. Hold on. I went to go do hair. So boot up and everything. We chilling, it's so cool. It's so cool. We wasn't even supposed to do nothing that day. I know you were supposed to play and stuff, but we wasn't even supposed to do nothing that day. And then it happened. So it happened, and I'm just oh, okay. I don't know. I feel okay, y'all. So excuse me. It's a little too dark. Okay, y'all. So basically, it was June 15th or so. My mom ended up going out of town. She went back to my hometown to, I guess, handle some business or whatever. That's her business, and I don't want to get into that. So, me and him, I decided, oh yeah, because I'm gonna be grown. My dad house to myself. My brothers was with this lady. It was just me, my sister, and my other sister. Well, me and my sisters, and we went to the movies. We had fun and stuff. We got food, and we did all the little activities and stuff. So before she went out of town, I had booked the appointment to the doctor. And I ended up going June 17th because, mind you, I did something with him June 11th, unprotected, and the day that I got pregnant. So I'm thinking, to make sure I'm cool and stuff like that, girls, PSA, please make sure if y'all do anything protected or whatever, make sure y'all go to the doctor, get checked and stuff like that, just to make sure I'm safe and stuff. Y'all know, Houston, they rate is up here. I don't know what they got going on down here. So I'm just making sure I'm safe. Y'all know, well, girls that go to the doctor and stuff, y'all know, when y'all get tested and stuff, they check for pregnancy and stuff like that. So, my job, I'm not thinking like, oh, bitch, let me check to make sure I'm not pregnant or nothing like that. Because, I don't know. It just was not on my head to think about that. But when the test came back, the results and stuff came back for everything was negative. So I just go about my happy ass day. Like, I ain't care. Like, I don't. Okay. So he came over the night of June 18, 19, something like that. So we back at it like, Jack Rabbit, like, what? We back at it. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got nothing, he ain't got nothing. We chilling, I ain't pregnant, I ain't none of that. So I'm living the best life. So, June 19th, I ended up having to take a flight to Cleveland. And like I said, that is where I'm from, Cleveland, Ohio, 216. So, so basically, I took that flight out there. I was supposed to not come back until the end of August, I think. Like, the end of August, the plan was for me to go down there, work this summer and stuff like that, because they pay amazing out there. So that was my plan, to go out there and work. So I ended up going there looking for jobs and stuff like that, like doing what I was supposed to. So I kind of noticed, like, I started eating more. Like, I really started eating more, but it wasn't like a really notice in my head. I'm just like, oh, I'm just hungry. Like, I'm just hungry, because I don't know if it's the same thing with me and y'all. It's like, when I go to my hometown or go to another state, like, my body changed, if that makes sense. Like, sometimes I might get less hungry, or sometimes I might get more. So I'm just, you feel me? I'm just eating. I'm eating whatever. Monday, right? I started noticing, like, I'm getting tired and stuff. So on this, I forgot exactly what day it was, but I remember that's when I got a thought in my head, like, hold on, bitch. Like, hold on. So it was this B&B party in Cleveland Heights, and so I went with my cousin and some friends. A little piece, like maybe this little bit of these edibles and stuff, and these little edibles, and it was like these little rockets or whatever, and baby, they is potent. So I had a little bit of that, and then I smoked that day. And so usually I'd be cool, I wouldn't tweak out, no, none of that. So we said this party in Heights, right? So usually I'm cool, but like, I don't know why, like, I just feel like I did not want to be around these people. Like, I did not want to be around the people there. Not saying anything was bad with them or anything. I just didn't feel in the setting. Like, I just feel like something was wrong, and I was ready to go. So we end up leaving and stuff, and we end up going to we went to a court meet. So when we went to the court meeting and stuff, I started getting in my head paranoid and stuff like that. Like, I don't know, like, I'm not feeling right, like, something is wrong, like, I'm getting hot and stuff, like, I gotta throw up and stuff. Like, mind y'all, like, I'm able to, function with smoking and stuff, and whatever, I'm able to function with that. So I finally get dropped back off and stuff. So I'm kind of toe up, like, I'm hot, like, and everybody that knows me, they know, movie outside. So I'm just like, you feel me, like, something going on. I end up going upstairs. I was so hot, like, y'all don't understand how hot I was. I was so hot. So I end up going to the bathroom and throwing up. So I threw up, and I'm just like, but it felt, I ain't gonna lie, it felt great. Like, that throwing up, it felt, I don't know, it felt like a relief off of my chest or something, I don't know. And I laid back down. So some days later, or a day later, it was sometime later, I ended up going with my sister, right? My sister, my brother, my cousin, we all chilling and stuff, like, we all smoking and stuff. So we end up going to get something to eat. So this is the part that had me like really like, bitch. Basically, we ended up going to Five Guys. So Five Guys, and I think Steak and Shake, and I got something from there, and from both of them places. So I'm eating, and then my brother gonna turn over and say, "You better not be pregnant." So I laughed like, real niggas can't get pregnant. Like, ain't nobody taking me out this game. Like, ain't nobody taking me out this game. Like, I'm nigga straight. Like, you feel me? Like, I'm like, ain't nobody taking me out this game. Like, I know I ain't pregnant. Like, that's why I'm in my head. Like, I know I ain't pregnant. So I'm just thinking about that the rest of the day. Like, shit, I have been eating a lot, and I've been eating weird stuff. Like, I was eating Ruffles and popsicles. Like, that's what I was eating, Ruffles and popsicles. So it was just like, bitch, what is your, like, but you ain't never sat there and just ate that a day in your life. Like, that was like my daily, like, every day, that's all I was doing, eating Ruffles and popsicles and stuff. So my period was supposed to come in like 3-4 days after that day. It was like 3 days after that day. And so that day I told my sister, because I told my sister, like, I ain't gonna lie, I might need to get a test. Like, I think it's July. Yeah, it had to be July. So I'm like, I think I need to get a test. Like, you feel me? So she like, basically, alright, her and my cousin was talking. She talked about something. Yeah, you're definitely pregnant. Like, she's saying it and stuff. Like, in my head, oh, can them niggas take me out this game? Like, oh, you know who the fuck I am? Like, what the fuck? Like, oh, can't take me out this motherfucker. So she ended up picking me up because I was supposed to go meet my brother Amir. I haven't met him before and stuff. That was my first time meeting him. So we ended up picking up some tests and stuff like that. We go to my grandma's house. So we're at my grandma's house, and I'm in my head thinking about this, like, no. So I end up getting on the phone with him. And stuff, and I show him, like, I'm about to take this, and I was gonna wait and stuff. Had a whole plot for after that. Leave that to the next time. So basically, me and him on the phone, and I'm telling him I'm about to take it. I don't know why you about to take it. So we gonna be straight. Like, I don't think I'm pregnant. Like, but we gonna be straight. Let's just see. So I took that motherfucker, flipped it on the counter. So I'm like, bro, we gonna straight. I'm like, you think I should peek at it? He like, yeah, do it for me. So I turn it. I look at it. Yeah, that motherfucker showed 2 lines, clear as day, like that. No. I started calling his name like multiple times. What? And he got a smirk on his face. That was irritating me. But I guess, like, when he get nervous or whatever, he had that little smirk or whatever. So I don't know. But I'm like, oh my God, like, what the fuck? Like, this can't be real. Like, this cannot be real. Like, to me. You lied to me. So I started calling his name. So then I hear my sister at the door, because she already knowing what's going on, y'all. She already know what was going on, what I go in this bathroom for. So she come in, she open the door, she look at it. Bitch. So oh my God. It was so funny. Everybody's reaction was funny. Like, he just was sitting there looking dumb as fuck. Like, y'all. It was so hilarious. Like, it was so crazy. And I was in disbelief, y'all. I was in this fucking belief. Like, I did not believe this shit was real. Like, what the fuck you mean I'm pregnant? Hell nah. Like, this, I got this bitch from Dollar Tree. Like, not Dollar Tree, Family Dollar. I'm like, no, hell no, I gotta take another one. So I called Oh, sorry. Keep burping. So I call up this girl that I was school with and stuff, and I'm telling her and everything, because she was pregnant at the time. So I'm telling her and everything, like I'm lucky scared, but I'm like, bro, this can't be true. So she ended up having some leftover tests. So I go get the test from her. Go back to my sister's house. I take one again. I'm on the phone with him again. It came back fast as hell. Boop boop, 2 lines. I'm like, no. So then I'm like, maybe I need to wait. I'm gonna drink some more water. I'm gonna wait. Like, this can't be. So then I take the other one. I'm on the phone with my friend, so I take the other one. No. How you let this happen? Nigga, I don't know. Like, I don't know how that, like, bro. Like, I'm literally sitting here like, So then I get back on the phone with him. His friend thinking I'm loud and playing and stuff. Like, ain't nobody about to play with you like that. Like, niggas ain't no kids. So, I basically, like, it got me smiling thinking about this shit. Still in disbelief. So, like, I'm laying down. I started crying a little bit, like, what I'm gonna do. Like, I wasn't even thinking about telling my parents. Like, I wasn't even, that part, it ain't scare me at all to tell them. Like, I just feel like the disappointment part, like, but I knew my parents wasn't going to be mad at me, if that makes sense. Like, I knew I wasn't about to get beat the fuck up and kicked out and put out. I already knew that. But it was still the little slight fear, like, but I wasn't scared. It was mixed emotions with everything. So some days later, me and my aunt having a conversation and stuff, and we talking. And then my mom see this video. Honey child, girl, look. Disregard everything I'm talking about. So basically, I told my aunt. She wasn't mad at nothing. She I don't know. Like, she wasn't mad or nothing. She actually ended up happy. Like, she was just like, dang, what you gonna do? Like, but she, like, my family is, I wouldn't say they against abortion, but they is and they not, like, to a certain extent. So, I mean, I'm about to be, grown, about to be 18 in a few months. So, well, not a few months. I'll be 18 next month. So, nobody was, like, mad or anything. It wasn't no big, oh, my God. It was never none of that. So, it was like a relief telling my aunt. So, I'm like, all right, I got that off my chest. So, I just pulled the test out and I showed her. And then she kind of already too, because you ain't had your cycle yet. I'm like, right. But y'all, with that cycle part, before my stuff come on, y'all, I always get like cramps or some days before and shit. I was not getting none of that. Like, I did not get none of that. Like, I wasn't sick. I wasn't none of that. Okay. Let me get back to the story. Like, 2 days later, I decided to tell my dad. I don't know why. Okay, I have 2 dads and stuff, right? So I didn't tell my biological father yet. So, basically, I'm already on the phone with him, talking to him, because we was talking about my sister. I also have a sister on the way. So we're talking about my sister, and he's talking. I'm like, I got something to tell you. He was like, you pregnant? I'm like, why would you automatically say that? And then I told him yes, and this nigga asked me how much an abortion costs. Like, what the fuck? Like, what do you mean how much it is? So I told him not to tell my mom and stuff like that. And he was like, all right. And I think he was on his way to work or something, and he just said he was going to call me back. So boom, told my dad. That was like another leaf off my shoulder. Like, I said, a leaf away off my shoulder. Like, I'm like, all right, now I gotta tell my mom. So I go in the car with my aunt and stuff, and I talk to my aunt, and I'm like, I I told my dad. She like, shit, might as well tell your mama. So I'm like, all right. So FaceTime my mom and stuff. She halfway asleep, y'all. Okay, so she halfway asleep. So I'm like, Mom, I gotta talk to you. Like, I gotta talk to you. I gotta tell you something. She like, what? So I'm laughing and stuff, y'all. I was so nervous. So I couldn't, like, I'm pregnant, could not come out of my mouth. Like, it was like that. Like, literally. So what I did was I took the test and I put, I had got 2 more tests after that, y'all. I missed the parts of the story and everything. I got 2 more tests because I was not positive for those tests. So I had about 6 tests in total. And I ended up getting clear blue tests too. So to make sure, you know, that shit was real. So, that was cold. So I ended up putting it in the camera, and she looked, and she like, hold on. Hold on. So then she looked again, and she was like, Mari. I'm like, oh my God, like my heart kind of dropped a little bit. She got up, and then when this happened, I'm like, bro, who the daddy, all that. So, she knew the only person I've been messing with and stuff. And then she wanted me to add him to the car. Like, well, you not adding that boy. I get that he's at practice and he's this. And I was not adding that boy to the car. Like, So, she was just saying, like, how, no. Before we got to that part, she, like, add your daddy to the car. At who? At who? I was scared. That one person, my dad, my biological dad, like, I was kind of scared. I knew he wasn't gonna say too much because, like, I mean, he had a kid young and stuff, so he was just like, my mom added him to the car because I wasn't adding him to the car. I was not doing that. That was over with. That was something looked like adding my dad to the car. So my mom added my dad to the car. And so basically when she added him, like, he joined. When he joined, my heart dropped. Oh my God. So she like, Mari, tell him, like, I forgot my name for a second. I was quiet. She like, put your face in the camera. Put your face in the camera. Who face? No, I'm telling you, I was so scared. Like, I was so scared. Like, I don't even know why I was that scared, but I was like overly scared. After that, I had did the same thing I did with my mom. And he was like, so what you gonna do, basically? And then we just was talking about it, and you know, he wasn't mad or anything. He just like, you know, it's a lot of responsibility and stuff. Basically, getting me into talking and stuff. And he wasn't mad or nothing. I mean, I'm the first everything to get pregnant, so it wasn't, nobody was like mad or anything. It was a few comments and stuff I heard from family members and stuff, but other than that, yeah, it wasn't bad. Basically, after my parents knew, everything just it just felt like I finally, you know, got off my chest. So it was his time to tell his, you know, his family, because he still hadn't told his family, and his mama cussed both of us out. Shoot, she cussed me out. I'm not even her kid. My heart dropped for a minute. Like, oh my God. But we probably don't have to talk about that in another video or something. Like, that was kind of, I was a little scared. But other than that, that's basically how I told my parents and stuff. And it wasn't too much to it, but I mean, that's basically how I told my parents and stuff like that. They weren't mad or anything. My mom, she basically said she was just disappointed and stuff, but she wasn't mad at me. I mean, it was nothing you can really do because between me and him there was many mixed emotions and stuff. That was some, like, I do have some questions, y'all. I wrote down what y'all asked me to talk about and stuff like that, so I wrote it down, and so we're gonna get to that in a minute. But it was like, you know, a lot going on between me and him because to be honest, like, we both wasn't ready to be parents, like, especially at the age we are now. We haven't really experienced a lot of things. Well, he hasn't experienced that much, but you know, moved and lived her life. Hey, I didn't. Hey, not, yeah. So it's just like, you know, but I haven't fully lived my life, so I get where everybody was coming from. It was a lot of emotions and stuff. It was a lot of, you know, disagreements and stuff. And yeah, basically just told y'all my feelings about it. So I really don't have to go over that again. So, and basically I didn't have no symptoms for real. I really still don't. I can feel him kicking and stuff now. I am 23 weeks. Hold on, y'all want to see his little butt? I can see him. That's my baby K. March 2025. See my little nigga coming. Yeah. So now we on to the Q&A. First question I got was, did it hurt? Getting pregnant? No. It didn't feel like nothing. Like, his kicks are starting to hurt now. I'm officially 6 months, so they are starting to hurt now. He's more active, but not really. Maybe I'm lying. In my first trimester, going on to my second, I will get like really sharp pains on my side, and when I tell y'all that right there, that shit killed me. Like, I would cry real bad. Like, I don't like it. It feel like, I don't know, like something just shot me in my back or something. Like, it hurt, and it goes through my spine too. And that's right there, that's the worst shit you can ever feel. Like, I don't know, I feel like birth might be worse, but How far along are you? I am 23 weeks and some days, 6 months, whatever you want to call it. How has it affected you? So far it hasn't affected me that much. I mean, I'm not able to do a lot of things that I used to do. I'm not able to stand up for long periods of time. Like currently, like now, my feet are swollen. Like, it's not really, I wouldn't say it's like such a bad experience, but it's something I wouldn't do again. Me personally, I wouldn't do it again. I don't know. I feel like you gotta be like mentally prepared for it. And I wish I would have waited until I was older and more financially stable, because now I have to think about me and him. Like, it's not just, you can go buy this and buy that. I gotta think about living situations. I gotta think about school. I gotta think about, it's just a lot that comes with it. And as a teenager at 17, it's not so much that I can do until I'm like 18 or whatever. But the next question is, are your parents ready? So far, yes. My dad's happy to be a granddad. My other dad, yeah, he's kind of happy to be a granddad too. And my mom, yeah, she's excited. Yeah, she's excited. She's happy to be a grandma. I would say she live too much excited, but yeah, she's excited to be a grandma. She low key happier than I am. Shit. So yeah. Next question: is the child father there? Yes, he is there. It's not a ghetto love hood story or whatever where I get pregnant and the daddy leaves. No, that is not what we're doing. I did not sleep with one of those type of people. At the beginning he was scared and stuff like that, but you know, it takes time, stuff like that. He did name our son, so you know, I don't know what else I'm supposed to say, but yes, he is there. We have our ups and downs, but so far everything has been good. How's pregnancy, going to school or being in high school or whatever? I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of hard. It's not that hard, but it's really tiring. Like, to be honest, it's really tiring. I feel like I wish I would have waited until I graduated. I was supposed to graduate early, but things happen and stuff, you know, it didn't go that way, but God always has a plan. So it is hard, like walking up the stairs and stuff like that when there's a lot of people coming, being out of breath all the time. Like, I really, like, y'all don't understand. I be really gasping. Yes, I be trying to fucking breathe. Like, I'm telling y'all, like, that part is hard. And then the ignoring people part. Like, I'm telling you, you're going to have people that is jealous. You're going to have people that want to be around you just because you're pregnant, or you know, even you secretly talking about your back, want to be in your business. You're gonna have all type of people like that. People saying what they're gonna do to you. You really have to have a strong mindset in order to, you know, keep sane for you and your kid, or you're gonna fall for everything and go for everything. Like, girls be saying they gonna do this and that. I'm right to the office snitching. I do not got time to be rolling around tussling while I'm pregnant and something happened to my baby or something. I'm gonna look at myself to blame. Like, this shit is not worth it, losing your child over some, you know, BS and stuff. But it is kind of hard. I'm always tired, so I mean, but my teachers and stuff, they understand. So yeah. The last question is there anything you will recommend as a teen mom? Number one thing I will recommend is wait. I'm telling y'all, like, just wait. Like, I understand that, you know, unprotected. Like, the crazy thing is, I took Plan Bs and everything too. That was the crazy part right there. I took those too. So it was just like, I guess God's plan or whatever. Like, there was what I was supposed to and stuff like that. But I didn't use protection. That's where I messed up at. That's what my advice to y'all is: buy condoms. If a nigga don't got them, go get them yourself. Do not wait for him to pull one out, because he might poke a hole in that motherfucker and try to trap you. So I would say have those. Do not depend on the Plan B. And if you're pregnant or do plan on getting pregnant, me personally, no. Do not go get pregnant. Like, yo, it's a wonderful It's a beautiful thing, but you gotta be a strong motherfucker to do this. I'm telling you, I'm tired. I be tired. Like, it's a lot that comes with it, even dealing with other people, because your emotions and stuff becomes, you become very sensitive and stuff, and it's like you could push people away. You could say things out of just being mad and stuff. Things have happened like that with me and my child's father and stuff like that, and I feel like in certain situations I was being spiteful, and I do apologize to him for that, because it was no need. But some of the stuff that I did say to him, it was well needed, because why you play with me like that? But another thing I would say is wait until you're financially stable, like financially stable, not just working on little job, working on a little job or anything. Make sure you're able to provide for you times two, then provide for your kids times two. Like, you don't want to be broke or dependent on anybody else. Make sure you're able to get your own things and stuff like that, because there is time where I have gotten into it with my mom and stuff, and it's just been, you want to get away from things, maybe away from family and stuff, because of anything that's going on in the household or whatever. But that's really all my advice for real. I didn't really have no bad experience. Maybe the people I wouldn't deal with. I will not get pregnant again. This shit for the birds. I think I will adopt a kid next time. If this ain't it. But yeah, y'all. It's the video. Bye.